Extend your cords and got used to it. Ooh, I'ma tell mom better not do it. Hold up, collect calls from that jail cell. Letters in the mail, pop's doing well. Fall to a bunk, I slept parallel. I took you down 90 lanes, y'all can't tell.
What's up, mine's up, y'all? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? Come on in, come on in, come on in. Dada, 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 are you Dada? What's up, y'all? Mine's up, mine's up. Welcome, welcome. Still 90 show. Y'all already know this is what we do. We come through for you. And it's going to be such an amazing show tonight, as usual. And you know, I'm just so excited for our guest going to be joining us tonight. We have on 1 second, y'all. Let me just try to get our music order over here. But we have an amazing show for you guys tonight. I want it up for yourselves for even being here. And definitely please go to the comments and share this live. I would love you guys to put at followers or at highlight in the comments. That way everybody can know that we are in the building. Dada,
Yes,
Dada,
sir.
what's good, Dada? Happy
Hey, feeling
Friday.
blessed. Hey, feeling blessed.
You
City
already
Cyphers, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got to say right now.
know.
Taking
Hey,
over
hey,
the airways and
I
the streets
hear
right
you.
now. You know what I'm
I know
saying?
that's right.
We got,
I know that.
we're doing our thing, you know what I'm saying? With City
So, guys, I
Cyphers, you
want you
know what I'm
guys to
saying?
all go to my page. That's for sure. That's for sure, man. I think that's really dope. What you doing? I see you putting in that work. I see the artists putting in that work. All that great stuff. Like you guys are killing it. I guess y'all gonna have to stay to your diamond for the finale. I guess I'll have to just come and wrap it up. I guess that's where I'll come in
Yeah, there you
at.
go. Wrap that up. There you go. There you go.
You already know, but you
Yeah.
guys are doing such an amazing job. I definitely want to clap you up, Dada, for doing what it is that you do. I'm going to get our effects together one of these days. One day, some,
That's okay.
all
You
of
know
our
how we
guests
do.
going to
We
send their
thug it.
stuff
We
on
thug
time.
our effects. You know how we thug our effects. You know what I'm saying?
It's all good. Definitely, definitely. It's all good. Now I didn't even get to share this myself just yet, guys, because we were dealing with the sound and we trying to make sure everybody could be heard and all that other wonderful stuff. Do that in just a moment. But in the meantime, between time, let's bring in our guest host, Mr. J. Hold on, y'all. Hold on a second. J. Okay.
Once
The- the-
again,
every Friday, my new name gonna be Mute Jack. That's gonna
Jay
be Mute
Jones,
Jack.
what's good with you? What's good with you, homie?
I love you, Shakira, but
How you
I-
feeling today?
girl, I'm blessed and highly favored. Like I said, kind of in pain, but like I said, I'm here with the Still '90s family. I got to do what I got to do. Urban Life Chronicles is doing their thing. I'm just blessed to be here every Friday to do this with you guys.
appreciate you, Jay.
That's
Appreciate
what's
you.
up, man. Yeah, we
Oh,
definitely
oh,
appreciate you. Grateful to have you. And but let's what guys? I'm so sorry. I talked y'all week. How was y'all week this week? Talk to me. We gonna start with Dada. Dada, how was your week?
My week is always busy and long. You know what I'm saying? Long editing, falling asleep at the computer, nodding off, getting back up, editing some more. You know what I'm saying? All for the grind to try to get this still 90 this City Ciphers project off the ground. You know what I mean? It takes, it's not easy putting together 5 MCs on, on the song and edit it and go to the studio and going to work is a lot, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But I make it happen.
I definitely can feel you on that. And you definitely making it happen because, I'm watching you make it happen. You know what I mean? And Jay, how was your week?
Painful. Painful. But I'm blessed to be here. Like I said, Urban Life Chronicles doing their thing. I'm making moves. We making strides. We doing things in the urban community. I'm giving away toys. I'm giving away clothes for the homeless people. So we are in the building. Like I said, Urban Life Chronicles, you see it. We on fire right now.
That's what's up. That's definitely what's up. So look, Dada, go ahead and welcome the people. And listen, hey, everybody. I'm saying hey
Well,
because I
yeah, it's your
gotta dip
boy
off
Dada
for like,
Terry.
yeah,
It's
I
your
gotta
boy
dip off
Dada
for just
Terry,
like.
aka. All right,
Yes,
yeah. Well,
yes, yes. I gotta go get my phone and I gotta go share my ads and all that. But we was dealing with some sound stuff. But guess what? It's working now. It's working now, and so it is what it is. This happens. You know what I mean? But
Mm.
so Dada, tell me what's happening? What's happening in the world today, man? What's the current events? What's the current news flash? What's the update? No Diddy. Could we talk about somebody else besides Diddy? But it's all right. We're gonna bring it. We gotta have Diddy. I
Well,
already
here's
know
the
you
deal.
gotta
You
have
gotta
Diddy.
have
Talk,
Diddy.
talk to
Well, Diddy's
gotta
been
have Diddy. Go
yeah,
ahead, see. Talk to me.
yeah. Diddy's been in good spirits right now. He's spending his first Christmas in jail. You know what I'm saying? But he's still
Yeah,
eating filet mignon and his clam chowders and
That's
shrimp
not
and
even
stuff like
funny, yo.
that.
I shouldn't
You
even be
know.
laughing. I shouldn't. But
You know what I'm saying?
oh,
So Diddy's still getting the royal treatment in jail, but he's just gonna have to puck up the inmates and stuff like that. Cause I'm quite sure they have a little free calls behind us. He gotta bust what you call nuts. He gotta get his rocks on, so I'm quite sure they provide him some type of nut to bust if he's a nympho, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I can just imagine him in jail right now just moving my chair over.
hey, wait a minute. Hey, no, ain't that I know. But wait, hold on. Now they definitely got some freak offs going on in there, right? But the thing
Of
is everybody
course.
already down with it. So y'all know what it is. They was doing free calls before he got there. You heard? You feel what I'm saying?
He just gonna have to do it
It's
with all the
all
fellas
good,
now.
man. Right.
He gonna have to do it with all the fellas.
Now you got all the booty.
He can have all the booty bumping he wants to. The only problem is some of that he gotta find out who got the easy ass because he ain't got no butt plugs.
oil.
And what else we
But
got
in
going
other
on?
words, we
What else we got going on, y'all?
well we got
What,
we got that Remy
what
Ma and
other current events
Papoose.
we have going on?
Remy Martin and Papoose, they need to just be adults
Oh,
about this, man. Like I look at it like this, man. Since y'all trying to air each other dirty laundry out, yo. She cheated on you. I looked at it like this. You was doing a lot of cheating too. You understand what I'm saying? She caught a lot. See, women,
yeah,
when they get enough on you and enough ammo, they find stuff
No,
and they run with it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm quite
bingo.
sure, her dirty laundry wasn't clean as well as his. But the problem is with that whole situation is now they turned this into a whole fiasco instead of being mature. Yo,
right.
been what? They've been broke up like a year now, and now it's like they feuding because you remember when they broke up,
It's like
Papoose wasn't dealing with nobody. Now he's dealing with He's dealing with a boxer. Now she mad because she feel as though like, you know, he could have did better, or whatever. The boxer like, yo, I knock you out, and Ricky like, listen, I'm a shooter. I ain't no daggone fighter. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the
That
day,
part.
we yeah, we got a little situation where they turned this. But you know, the whole thing is a publicity. They all making money off this. I'm quite sure at the end of the day, you know, they talk. Remy and Papoose, he probably still going over there smashing. You know how that be, man. Please, ain't nobody got time for that.
You know he smashed.
Yeah, of
Right.
course he smashed.
Smashed that.
Hey Jay, I don't know what's wrong with your mic, but your mic is crackle.
Crackle.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what that means,
there you
but
go. You hear it? You
okay.
hear it, right, Takir?
I don't hear nothing.
Yeah, I heard it.
I told you your mic is your mic is.
It's all
Oh, and
good.
listen, you looking at the ceiling, Nate. The ceiling. It's your microphone, not the ceiling.
Maybe I got a UFO in here. You know, they got these drones flying through here. Let me check and see. No, ain't nobody here but me.
Yeah, but
I don't know.
we can hear you, but you just sound crackle through your sound. That's all.
Because, because I'm sick and I'm not really feeling well. Maybe
Oh
that's
no,
why my voice.
it's got nothing to do with your voice. I'm saying your speaker is all messed up.
All right, let's switch this then.
Right there you go. See?
That's better?
No, it got worse.
Okay.
It's okay.
Man,
Yo, this 3 weeks in a row,
I
Jay. You
see
keep
why the
messing
kid.
up.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I see why the kid keep me on mute. Mute me, Takir. Mute me.
Yeah. She said, say no more.
Don't worry. I'm just gonna. Oh Lord, have mercy, poor Jay. February, you get to take a break until February. We see you in February. We give you a break because this is ridiculous. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. Come on, what's wrong with this thing? Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, go ahead, Donna. Continue with our event. If
Yeah,
you
so that's
can
basically
mute yourself, that would be great.
yeah, that you know, so the whole point is being mature about breaking up, man. Y'all got a child together. I think that, you know, all that back and forth is, you know, immature. They need to get it together. You know, all that leaving stuff for the book and social media, Twitter, and all that stuff, like showing pictures and evidence, that is
Yeah,
unnecessary. You know, at the end of the day, it was grimy from the start.
yeah. Cause why
That's
you
basically what
airing
it
out
is.
y'all business like that? I don't like that. Yeah, that I'm not a
Mm-hmm.
fan of people airing out their business like that to the whole world. I mean, that's something that y'all they should actually take care of at home. Like y'all had this discussion or whatever the case may be. Y'all already know once you put it out on social media, it's gonna go places that you don't really want it to go,
That
and
part.
people are gonna use it as ammunition to build up y'all downfall and keep talking y'all in a negative way. Which guess what? You know when you got a whole bunch of people speaking about you guys in a negative, giving them something to talk about, we just creating more room for more negative things to actually show up in their relationship, so that there's more negative things about, and that's what they not really
Amen.
understand. What I mean, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
definitely with you. They need to can. Jay, you not Jay. You could talk, Jay. What's your? Why you raising your hand?
I'm like this,
You could talk. I
like
see you
Dada said, it's
on the screen.
all about money. It's all about publicity. They know what they doing. They know what to do to get them checks generated. So that's why they bring their business out like that. Period. Because trust me, like Dada just said, Papoose is still going over there smashing Remy. Remy still smashing him. They all doing it for the checks. And we as society and the social media world, we sitting up there just putting more money in their pocket by constantly talking about it.
There you
Let
go.
them put some money in our pockets for once, for 25.
Well, Jay, that got nothing to do with Remy Martin. Don't
Well,
put
I don't
money
think
in
they're
our
gonna be
pocket.
putting no money.
Exactly. I don't know what the hell you talking about. That's the shit. That now you wonder why you get muted. Yo, you just read. Yeah, I was with you till you said some stupid shit.
Like I said, and I say again, they need to
Fairy
generate us some checks. We generating
tales
them
do come true. Happen to you.
checks when you're young at heart. Come on, if you gonna sing it to kid, and you still owe me a song. You not slick.
I didn't forget. You'll get a song, but the
Next,
world is going to get it the same time you do. So Dada, what else is going on in the news besides Paps and Remy, Trump? We got some Elon Musk updates. Elon laying down the line, and man, he's been dropping some gems. You know, I don't care what people say about it. I understand they pass and they carry things like that. And for God knows, I only time will tell whether they're really for what they're saying or really not, but they're just hitting us with a bunch of hoopla. Only time will tell about that or whatever. But that are what seems in the news when it comes to Trump. What's going on with him? You know, Jay,
Well,
what's going on with
the
Trump?
update is well, pretty much with Trump, he's just trying to do a set structure of the new technology that's going around. He already know that in his age bracket, he's too old to what's going on in our future. That's why he put Elon Musk in the part of his cabinet because there's going to be a lot of changes. We talking about
Okay.
the airports; they still gotta over there in the ports and stuff with the longshoremen and stuff like that. They still jobs is at risk. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff is starting to happen where a lot of things are coming remote. So their job is to keep the world for what it's about to change. And when this world change, we have to be ready for that. That's why I keep telling you, anybody that have anything that's going for themselves, you have to build, save your money the best way you can. If you got to make, start building with your mate, start building with your own children. There's a lot of stuff that's about to be hit us. We're about to be jobless. It is not the point that we being jobless because of our skill set. It's things going to change that's going to make us jobless because what's happening is AI is starting to produce trillions of dollars of not even human man could even think of.
Yeah.
What you have a lot of people delivering stuff now with these bots that's delivering stuff. You got these drones that's flying in the air, they scoping out the scenery. We don't even get snow no more, crying out loud. We don't even get rain. You know what I'm saying? They done changed this whole climate change. We the new Florida, and you start seeing it happens for themselves when when it comes down to what society brings. We're dealing with a lot of these cars that's being made now that's going to be with no humans in them. You're going to have these buses driving with no humans in them. Everything going to be by
not gonna.
computer. You understand what I'm saying? We already started off with Tesla. Nobody pays attention to iRobot. Anybody ever saw the movie iRobot? The Will Smith? And
But they ain't gonna
iRobot.
be able to make no bus,
That movie,
no
right?
driver.
Yeah.
Bro, they already got a shuttle bus that with no drivers in now from the airport. They got that going on right now as we speak. A shuttle
How
bus with
many of
no driver in it. You know what I'm saying?
them?
The
Okay.
only thing is, right now, they looking at it like
Mm-hmm.
this: a machine can work 24 hours. A machine can work 24 hours. So guess what? A human, we only get 8 hours a day. A machine can go as long as you want it to go. All you gotta do is keep maintaining it. So that's where the world is going. You know what I'm saying? They
Yeah.
changing up a lot of stuff, but Donald Trump too old to understand what's going on. He too old to understand that. So that's why he got Elon Musk, and then he got, he putting the Kennedys in his family, inside of the way
God,
this
that
world,
God,
the way this world is
he
going, we just gotta level up
clueless.
as
He talk
us.
about all that stuff, bro.
Jay, I don't
He ain't
understand
the
how
right
your
person
phone.
for the position.
I don't understand how your phone works when you call us on a regular day. And now when you want it, I don't know if it's on the kids end, but you crackle.
Okay, do me a favor. Put me on mute like y'all always do. I'll
No,
just shake my head like
we're
this.
not gonna put you on mute. It's just that your speaker, like rub your speaker or something.
There's nothing wrong with my speaker. How about now? That's better?
You know what you probably could do?
No.
Come
I
on,
don't know.
reboot your phone and turn it
What?
back on. Like, come back, right? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so that's what's going on in the world, kids. A lot going on. But yes, so what you got going on? What you heard about in the world going on?
I see. Let's talk about some current events because we have some really amazing guests coming on today. We have Ina Norris, who is the leader of the film festival. She does this every year in New York City. Independent filmmakers. Last week we had Malik Ben, who is also an independent filmmaker. So how about those cookies? I said, how about those room for my phone and it was on the floor right here the whole time. Oh my God. But anyway, it's all good. So yeah, so she's gonna be talking to us about Kwanzaa and the festival. This Sunday gonna be at the YMCA. We have me, Birdzell, Christina, Solana, Tariq. We have some really together. And Dada Terry's gonna be joining us based on what Shadira told me. Jay Jones is going to be joining us. We're going to be doing a whole Christmas extravaganza for the residents of MCA in Newark. So we're doing a toy drive. We have a coat drive. We're giving it a full course Christmas dinner. We're doing their hair. They're getting haircuts. They're doing activities. It's gonna be a lot of. We got a lot of donations that came in, and so we're happy that we're gonna be able to provide toys to the residents, and hopefully we have toys left over. But if we have them, depending on their ages, if we have toys left over, we may donate those toys to somebody else who's also donating toys because pass the torch. So you gotta learn how to stop being so got all this stuff. So we just go keep pass it down to somebody else who drive or a coat drive or whatever. And that way we can keep the momentum going. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that are in need out here. A lot of people are looking for housing. They don't have nowhere to go. The shelters are full. Out here in North, shout out to Mayor Ross Barack, who has opened up additional shelter space for people to be able to at least overnight and sleep overnight in the shelters. So I'm definitely Prince. I'm definitely excited. Prince, be quiet, please. I'm definitely excited about what we're gonna be doing on Sunday. All right, y'all. I'll be back. Let me go stop barking for no reason. For him to barking like that, he's barking for a reason. Go ahead. I'm gonna bring back in. Hold on.
Hey, what up, Dada? Is that better?
Much better.
All right, my man, my man.
You see that?
So tell us
I
more
told you.
about this city to city cipher,
There
boy.
you go.
I
There we
see you
go.
on fire.
There you
You
go.
on
There you
fire
go,
now,
Jay.
boy. I see you.
Jay, thank you.
Yeah,
Yes. I told you to turn your phone off and back on.
But I'm saying, talk to us about this city to city cipher you've been doing.
What's up, Deborah? Hey, man, like I
well, where
said with
he
the
at
City
though?
City
I don't see
Cypher,
him on the
man,
screen.
I see him. What are you doing? You took him off.
Oh, there we go. No, I just put him on. Oh my god. I think my thing must be delayed. I'm gonna pop out and I'm gonna rock out for a couple minutes because I don't know. I don't know what's never mind. The dog right. Okay. So Jay, I don't see you on the screen though. Dada, do you see Jay
You took him off.
on your screen?
He was on our 3 screens. He was the third one. He was
I
asking me
did
about the
not.
site.
It showed me. Hey, Deb. Well, I think it's a delay with my computer or something. Hold on. All right, let
Yeah,
me
you
bring Jay
definitely
back
delayed.
in.
Your computer is definitely delayed.
Well, I'm back again. I told you, Dada, I'd be Takir, it'd be Takir doing it.
Hold on, y'all. Come on. Now, do you see him? Now, I just added him in, but
I love her to
I
death.
don't
I
see him. There
swear.
you go. There you go. Jay.
I've been here. Every time you touch your button, you push me out. You
For
know
some
what you be
reason,
doing.
Takir is delayed.
I
We good.
honestly, unfortunately, I wish you didn't feel that way because you don't know how aggravating it is for me on the back end trying to do this and manage the things in the background. You know, if I
That's
didn't
all
work
right.
here,
Your
I could
Christmas
always.
gift, I'm taking it back. Your Christmas gift, I'm taking it back to the
Okay,
mall tomorrow. I'm getting my money back.
that's fine. Just give me the money when you take
Well,
it.
you know, Takir loves gifts.
I love gifts now. I
I know
love
that's right.
gifts. Hey.
Well,
All right, y'all. So
you know, we gonna be down this Sunday to support you at the YMCA. You know, we're going to be down there
yes,
Sunday to support you with the
I,
YMCA. You know, I'm bringing some stuff down. I'm bringing some of my guys down so we can be a positive outlook for you because we really support you and, you know, what you're doing down there. So
I
you
appreciate
got our love all day on that.
Hey Deb, are you free Sunday? Maybe Deb, maybe you can come down and stop by the YMCA. Because I would love for the crew to actually meet you, especially to get Dada to finally meet you too, right? That would be so awesome. So guys, I know we've been having a couple of technical difficulties, but it's all good. You know, nothing we can't be stopped. Nothing can stop us. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a quick song with Dada by Dada, and then we're gonna bring in our first guest, Miss Ina Nor, and y'all just give us 2 seconds. 1 second.
Still 90s radio, baby.
Yes, yes. Okay. Let me get some of our people.
Get them.
Okay. Let me get this music playing real quick. Deb, how was your to me, beautiful? How was your week? I don't want us to be losing people, so I just brought some other people on for us. All right, y'all.
Look, check this out, Takir. Let's just bring her on. Let's
Yeah,
bring her
just
on,
bring on.
Takir.
Take me off, and you and Dada
No,
do
you
the
good,
interview.
Jay. You ain't gotta get off.
Okay. No, I'm just saying, you know,
Okay.
whatever.
You can stay on, Jay,
There
but
you
I'm a,
go.
I'm a,
And you
I'm
and
gonna take you.
Takir get the.
Okay.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fine.
Good,
I don't
good.
know, Takir she keep clapping. That's how
I
wonderful
don't know
you
if
are.
she's
Tell
frozen.
them
No, she's not.
applause. Everybody keep applauding. Yes. Tell them, oh, yeah, just keep clapping.
I'm
It's
trying to get
okay.
night, but unfortunately, I know.
It's all good.
T-O-C.
We done heard 90s lane
This baby
a
get
thousand
in.
times. I'm quite sure she's okay with that.
Yeah.
There's a delay on my.
I'ma take you down 90s lane. I'ma take
So we're
you
going to go
down
with the
90s lane.
interview.
I'ma take you
Could you
down
hear me,
90s
Takir?
lane. I'ma take you. Let it go though.
Ina should be coming in with us in a second.
Walk with me. Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Still Still caught up in the 90s like, still popping woolies on the motorbikes. I'm from the era of the Mikey Knight. Like what would you do for a Klondike? Hold up, I'm from the place where the beans bake. Sipping quarter water with my knees scraped. From playing b-ball in the milk crates. I'm talking 90s lane, can you relate? Hold up, when your moms gave you a curfew. Yelling out your name, it just irked you. From playing super soakers and them nerves too. You walking home mad, eating peanut chews. Remember catch a girl, then you get a girl. You chase the flyest chick with the pigtails. Then you rub pants, though she rocked your world. And then you watch Martin, you go girl. And then you barbara talk.
Hold on, y'all. Can you see Ina? I got her over here, but
yes, I see her.
I don't see her.
I see her.
We see her. Okay.
Did you hear me, Takir?
Okay.
We never wash clothes, we just borrow. And we save leftovers for tomorrow. Your parents never showed you love, they just argue. Hold up, we penny pinch with allowances. Scraping loose change and holy couches. Playing tug of war with the mouses. And we caught in for a night, we knew balance did. Just getting back into this 90s talk. Eating ramen noodles with a wooden fork. Cousin clocking on the front porch. Uncle itching feeling for that drugstore. Hold up, we percolated to that good music. It was never bad time, we abused it. The beat was stingy chords and got used to it. Ooh, I'ma tell mom better not do it. Hold up, collect calls from that jail cell. Letters in the mail, pops doing well. Filed to a bunk, I slept parallel. I took you down 90s lane, yeah, can't you tell? See?
I need to come back in.
Busy, but guess what? God is busier than. Let's go ahead and get started with this amazing interview. Ina Norris, Ina, man, listen, I've heard so much about you. As you guys, I'm sure most of you guys know my prior back in my music industry days, who gave me this great background about Ina and all of these amazing things that she does.
That's nice.
I'm gonna let her share with you guys that she does. And hold on, I see that. So let me try to get Dada with us, and then we're gonna talk about what you got going on. But while we trying to get in here, I know you.
I can't hear you right now. Can't hear you.
Hey, it's okay, y'all. It's
I
all
can
good.
hear you
Anytime
now.
we, oh my goodness gracious, it's all right.
I can
It's
hear
all
you.
good. I ain't stressing. I'm not stressing. Let me tell y'all, these are the moments that I love that you guys get to see it live and see how I manage things when there's a could actually impact me and it does nothing to me. It's just like okay. It's all good. We are still
I
here and that's what
completely
it's about.
understand.
Yeah.
I
So
completely.
Ina, can you tell me a little bit about know that you do this amazing thing every year, the Kwanzaa Film Festival. What is Kwanzaa? Like I said, everybody has their own little thing that they do for the holidays, whether it's Christmas, Kwanzaa, or whatever, whatever it is. Tell me why Kwanzaa. What is Kwanzaa and why did you
Okay,
choose
so
to celebrate Kwanzaa?
okay, well, I'm gonna just say this: Kwanzaa is a cultural holiday. It's not a religious holiday, so it's really like the only holiday that you have where you can be Muslim, Jehovah Witness, um, uh, 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 practice Hanukkah, whatever you are. It has nothing to do with religion. It just has everything to do with seven principles.
Mm,
And the seven principles are unity, self determination, collective work and responsibility, cooperative economics, purpose, creativity, and faith. If you don't have anything against any of those principles, you really don't have anything against Kwanzaa because those are the principles that Kwanzaa is built around. It's the time to celebrate certain types of food. It's the time where you actually make your gifts or you support a Black business. It's the time where you reflect on what is unity in your family, what is unity in your community, and you might want to do something together. So for most of the days, it's just lighting a candle and reflecting on a principle. But when you get to Kuumba, which is creativity, that day is the day you have a
that's
party.
all.
And maybe people will perform, somebody might do poetry, somebody might present their artwork. But that's the day where you have the feast and the party. And then after that day, then it is Imani, which is faith, and that particular day is when you might exchange gifts if you want to exchange gifts. So it depends on how your family does it. Some families feel because they celebrate Christmas, they do something different during Kwanzaa. They may just do something helpful or do a service or help somebody clean up or help someone cook or whatever. But it just depends. If you do not, it's not an either or thing. If you want to celebrate any other holiday, it's a cultural holiday. And it's also the other aspect of it is remembering the people who've gone on in Kwanzaa, you
Okay.
most of the ceremonies you talk about, you might mention your grandfather who passed or your great grandfather and all of that stuff. So,
Oh,
Yes,
okay,
yes.
very interesting.
right. So, and you asked me the question, why Kwanzaa? Well, one of the reasons I did a Kwanzaa film festival, and I want to say to anybody, if you don't celebrate Kwanzaa, that doesn't mean you can't come to a Kwanzaa film festival because a Kwanzaa Film Festival, you see in all types of films. So basically, the Kwanzaa Film Festival is not showing films on the actual holiday of Kwanzaa. It's if you have any of those principles in your film, you qualify. So say if you have a scene that shows unity in a film that you made, you could still have your film in our festival.
Okay.
It's not like a festival about,
Okay.
yeah.
Mm,
So that's one of the things that we focus on is putting the principles in our work. You know.
Okay, cool. So let me
that's
ask you a
awesome.
question. Shout out
So
Terry.
I'm
So when you
gonna
say,
move over and I'm gonna let Donna chat with you from here. Hold on. I'm gonna move
yeah,
over.
please do.
and I'm going to let
Yeah,
Dada
because
come
yeah,
in.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she's
exactly.
okay.
Because she want to hear what I got to say. Yeah, yeah, you go.
Look, you the
Yeah, move over and out.
one who did. You the one. You the one
Hey,
who.
look, you want to keep dagging on building late. You ain't got time for her. You keep being delayed and muted all the daggone time. She don't want to hear you being muted and delayed. She want to hear what I got to say.
You too. You too. Y'all gonna have to practice some emoji, y'all. Unity. No, just joking.
Dada has to say. Okay, that's why I don't download Dre music anyway. Okay. You dipped off the camera. You better be glad for your
Takia, don't worry about it. I understand because
What's up,
you're
Christina?
a filmmaker. You understand those things.
I don't even care.
Glitches.
I don't even care. Whatever.
Oh my gosh, she was delayed the whole time. You already know. Lord, I know you like. When is this guy going to talk to me? Because she ain't talking about nothing right now.
It was a glitch.
Yeah, it definitely was a glitch in the system. Anyway, let's go. So we talk about her thinking about the Kwanzaa. You know, when I think about Kwanzaa, I always think of Jewish. I don't know why. I think of Jewish people. I think of, you know, with Kwanzaa, it's like, it's a more heartfelt thing that no one understood. I never understood Kwanzaa. I hear Kwanzaa. I don't know the meaning of it. I just see candles.
Oh, I can tell you the meaning of it.
Right.
Kwanzaa means first fruit, the harvest. Okay. And Dr. Malana Karinga started Kwanzaa. And what he did is he traveled to Africa and he went to different tribes and he learned something about what they did during harvest time. And he took those 7 principles based on the foundation of all the different tribes that he went to. And that's how and people think he did. I know why you think of the Jewish religion because of the candles, the Hanukkah candles. I think it's 12, but that wasn't his reasoning for doing the candles. But a lot of people think they see the Hanukkah candles and I'm like, okay, yeah. But for me, I did the Kwanzaa Film Festival because I've gone to film festivals. And one of the things that film festivals lack is a sense of community. So you go to a film festival and you feel like, I got my film in this festival, but why do I feel like an audience member? Why do I feel like I'm not a part of anything? I feel like I just came and nobody knows I'm here and I leave. So we try very hard to create community amongst the filmmakers that come out and make, we try to do events that they'll get to know other people or, extend themselves. After the festival's over, we call, we attempt to get them a distribution meeting with a distribution company and just be a little bit more hands-on than the average festival because we are relying on those 7 principles. So a lot of festivals have come to the point where they just want you to spend a bunch of money and then you leave and they never think about you again. So we're not trying to do that. We're trying to do something a little different, a little bit more hands-on, a little bit community minded.
Oh, very good, very good. So let me ask you this. So what makes you what separates, I know you said you're trying to do something different, what makes you separate to get the people attention? Because, when you're dealing with Kwanzaa, let's just put our minds together. When you think of Kwanzaa, we think about holidays. So are we basing that around holidays only? Because it's like, what room do we have for Kwanzaa other than after Christmas is over?
So really, honestly, I just hope that people don't think that the Kwanzaa Film Festival is only going to be done during
what
the
separates
Kwanzaa time.
That, breaking that monotony within what's going on with the film festival, Kwanzaa Film Festival, is something that you guys launch every year. Is this the summertime? Because if I hear Kwanzaa,
I'm gonna just
respectfully in the summertime, I'm gonna feel like, well, this ain't the holiday season. Why am I being in the Kwanzaa Film Festival? How does that work?
So we do events.
No, I can't hear you.
Why can't you hear me? You can't hear me? Can you hear me? I have my speaker on.
Testing.
Hello. Hello. Oh, wow. We need her now because something happened. I wish I knew sign language.
This ain't work yet. This is not.
I might have to do this again because it's
Tonight
getting
is
to
one of
be.
them nights.
You don't like using StreamYard? Is this StreamYard? Can you hear me? No. I can hear you.
Come back.
Go out.
Yeah. Leave. 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 And then come back.
Okay. I don't know how to leave. Oh, okay.
Okay, so I don't know, somehow I end up being the one back on the screen. But I'm not sure what's happening tonight, but the technical difficulties are off the chain. But of course nothing is gonna stop us. We're gonna keep going because that's just what we do. We're gonna keep going, we're gonna keep going, and we're gonna keep going. And I was gonna get on here, but Jay, I'm gonna bring you in. Hold on. I don't see what happened to Dada. I see Ina is back. So let me try to bring Ina back into Dada. It's like I tried to bring you in here and then you disappeared on me. All right, y'all, hold on.
Me just to send her something on Christmas Eve, and she'll have a lot of fruits for the first fruits.
Great.
The first 2 days, you know?
Okay, I gotta go. Hello?
Ina.
Can you
Trying to
hear
bring
me?
you in. Yeah.
I'm in, I'm not in the show yet. Can you hear me? Oh, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you see me?
Yeah, I can hear you and I can see you.
Okay. All right. So we just gonna continue till that I come back. Okay. Can
Okay,
you hear me?
Shirley. Yes, I
All
can.
right. So yeah, it still sounds like there's a delay, but it's all right. We just gonna rock out. We just gonna rock out. So I think if I slightly recall Dada's last question, I think he was in so many words. He was asking you to kind of tell us about your journey and what inspired you to create the Kwanzaa Film Festival.
Well, basically, I think I had, I reiterated that basically I wanted a film festival that was more community based and that people would feel like when they came that they left with with people meeting people and people they could continue doing work with, that it wouldn't just be like they're spectators, like some of the film festivals you go and no one really talks to you even if you have your film in there. I try to give filmmakers an opportunity to actually talk to the audience as well, as many as I can. This year was like it's like 56 films, so it's really
Yes.
kind of difficult to do that, but it was about creating community within filmmakers. That was our number one reason. But he also was asking me why would we go to a Kwanzaa Film Festival in the summer or whatever. Well, Kwanzaa is the name of it because we focus on the integrity of those principles, and those principles can be used all year long. So if we have an event like we do Juneteenth, we do different events based on different
Mm,
holidays. So we do things during the season, but our major festivals during Kwanzaa, December 26th to January 1st. We start at the Schomburg Center for Research and Black Culture. We do that for 2 days. Then we go over to the Harlem Community Center at 228 East 125th Street. And then we're ending at the Dwyer Center, and then the next 2 days are virtual. So we actually do every day of Kwanzaa. That's why we have so many films, which is like I said, I think the number is 56, and there's all kind of films,
okay.
documentaries, narratives. There's a lot of different stories out there, and there's a lot of people from New York that also submit, but there's also people from um, Sierra Leone, Italy, LA. There's so many filmmakers out there.
Yes.
Mhm.
But do you have any memorable moments from film festivals, from any of the past film festivals that you've done? Like anything that may have happened, maybe an opportunity or anything that's memorable that took place at the festival that you kind of hold dear to your heart?
Well, I just think the reaction to many of the films, I mean, to see people cry, to see, things that are touching, and just to know that these films aren't films you could just see anywhere. They're independent filmmakers. So some of these films that you don't get to just turn the channel and see them, and you see people react to them. I'm trying to think sometimes, I think even sometimes the little ceremonies we have at the beginning, the moments where we, like this year, we're having Find Your Creative Match, getting people together and then finding out like a year later that they're still working with someone they met at our film festival. And just recently, somebody called me from London and it was like, I looked through your roster. I want this filmmaker to be in London at a cinema. Those kind of
Okay.
things make it special. Yeah.
Yes. I
Hmm.
could definitely see why that would make things special, especially, even like the filmmakers for the first tool. But I know that you're also a playwright as well, right? Um, did that have anything
Yes.
to do with why?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So share with me that journey. Share with me how you went from writing plays and then
Okay,
into
so
this whole film thing.
whew, and I still consider myself a playwright. So basically, I'm going to just say, as I know you're an author as well,
Yes.
some years ago, I am, I started writing poetry when I was younger, about 9 years old. And I kind of put them in a little box, and I never thought much of it. But when I got older, I started meeting people who were doing this, and I was like, wow. And I was at college, and Sonia Sanchez was telling people, you can't call yourself a poet unless you read your poems. And that kind of
Right.
stuck in my head, like, oh, I'm writing poems. So who really actually sees these things? And so as I,
Right.
got out in the world and did some jobs or whatever, my son went to this school called the Learning Stream, and they was always trying to raise money. So I was telling my friend about it. She said, well, you got something. Why don't you take your poems or something? We go through it and we do a show. I did not know that that
Mm,
would change my whole life. So we did a show. It was called Nobody Loves a Black Little Girl When She Becomes a Woman. I wrote that. And we wound up running that play for close to 10 years. And we were
wow.
at the Symphony Space Theater on 95th and Broadway. And we still have the longest record of ever being there for any playwright. And then after that, I just continued to write plays after plays after plays, and that became my life and my lifestyle. Not to say that I've taught it sometimes. I was
Yes.
I had other jobs, but that became my life. And then
Okay.
eventually around, I always was like working on people's sets and stuff, or somebody told me to write something. So I did two short films, and I kind of liked it, and I was like, okay, I want to see if I could step into this world for a little bit, and I did. And I tell you, it's very different. It's very different. Being a playwright and being a filmmaker is very different. I lean toward playwriting more. I had my experience. I'm ready to get something on stage again. Um, I think because your audience is right there. And if you get a chance, I did two films. One is
Yes.
called First Fruit. You can see that on Amazon Prime. And I have another one. I never really put that one out there,
Okay.
but it was called Last Tango in Harlem. Yeah. Yep. So I
Nice. Very, very
that's
nice.
my journey.
So let me ask you, like, what role do you believe that film and theater play in you beginning to promote cultural awareness and social change? Because I think like that's something to really think about. You do film, you do that, but what bridged that whole thing of I want to promote cultural awareness,
I think
and
that comes
social.
first. I think that comes first. I think that being a playwright and a filmmaker was the vehicle for me to express what was in my heart and what was dear to me and what I felt that I want to make changes. I think that feeling comes, and then you say, how am I going to do that? How am I going to express it? And that's the vehicle I use. Some people use rap. Some people become politicians. For me, it was like writing a play or writing a poem or doing a film like I did when I did First Fruit. It's really about a working single mother who is food deprived. That's what it's about. And I mean,
Mhm.
I could do that. Like I could see stuff in the world and then be able to express it through this form of art. But it comes that's in my heart first. And then I expressed it, artistically. Mhm.
I love that. I love that. And I think that's so important. I think people should definitely search a little bit more, why, your why is so important because once you can put your why out there and you get that why in your mind, why you're doing it, to nothing, you really become unstoppable because that thing is always that driving force, right?
Exactly.
That's making you, even when you want to quit, it's making you like, but I can't because right, and that why comes
Yes.
back, right? And you're
Yes.
like,
Yes.
ah,
Absolutely.
you know, I get it. I
Yes.
totally,
Yes.
totally, totally get it. So, how do you actually select the films and the artists that are festival?
So people submit their film on Film Freeway, and then we have a group of judges. We have like 7 judges, and they give them scores. And you know, we can't take everything. I would love to help everybody and take everything, but we try to take as many as possible, and they score it, and then I'll look at it. If it fits the criteria of something that we can do, it's in. You know, so it's not just me. We have college
Yes.
professors that teach film and all kind of people. We have writers, directors scoring these films, actors scoring these films, and then we decide from there who had the highest scores or the next highest score. Sometimes there's exceptions to the rule. Like for instance, even though they had a high score, say if someone we had a student was 11 years old. 11-year-old Caucasian boy wrote something about racism, and it was so good that we were
Mm,
like, oh, his film is going to be in here. And then
wow.
one time we had a 9-year-old boy who wrote this film called Sci-Fi, and it was about, it was like a science fiction thing. I was like
Okay.
looking for the writer, found out the writer was like 9 years old. I was like, I want to meet this writer. So those moments, you're like, wow, they out here doing their thing. So yeah, that's how we get our
Hey.
films. And we, you know, we advertise, we're looking for films, and then people start to recommend it and stuff like that.
Oh, that's good too. Well, the recommendations, I'm sure those come in handy because you want to show what the people want to see.
Right, exactly. But there's practically an audience
Absolutely.
for everything too. Hmm. Yeah.
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point. So, what advice would you give to aspiring filmmakers and artists who actually want to make an impact in their work the way that your work has made an impact in people?
So I would just say, first of all, take your work seriously. If nobody else takes it seriously, you do, and do the best you can with what you have. Don't keep waiting. Well, I have to have this and I have to have that. You'll never get started that way. Do the best you can with what you have and then grow and know that it will eventually you will grow and get better and better. To keep waiting for the perfect situation, that may never come. So, you know,
Mm, that
and
part. You
surround yourself by people who actually believe in what you're doing is important.
very, very true. Can you share any upcoming projects or initiatives that you might be excited about? I know, of course, you're excited about this the Kwanzaa thing, right? But after that, I know that it doesn't stop for you, Miss Ina Norris. I know it
Mm.
doesn't stop at film festival.
So I mean, of course I'm gonna be doing some casting. I'm not gonna name the projects, but I will be doing some casting. So I'll be looking about. I've been doing a couple of casting for other people, but I'll be doing some casting for myself. We
Awesome.
also have doom 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 an AI project also, and with that we're hoping to take people to Kenya for the Wikipedia conference
Wow.
because it's going to be a big thing. Um, what I remember, Dada was talking about in his comments about how the jobs are going to be replaced. So I've been going to I went to 2 AI conferences. It's not that we're not going to have jobs. We're just going to have to make sure that we stay on top of things. Because when I went to the conference, there was
Right.
hardly any women, there was hardly any people of color, and we don't own real estate, but they have real estate in AI, meaning like you can own it. You don't have to be the consumer.
It's
So
very true.
try to look at being an owner in something that's coming new. So try to stay on top of it, and then we don't have to be jobless. We can have some real
Absolutely.
estate in it. So that's why I'm doing an AI film collective
I love
with
that.
one of
Woo!
and the person that I'm doing it with most experts in AI have only been in AI for 3, 4, 5 years. My person has been in AI for 35 years. So we are really expecting that to really bloom. You know, we're looking for partnerships and all of that. But that's one new thing. And the other thing is the New York City Young Producers Project. We want to train young people in how to do a short film or do a play or do an event, to be a producer, not always the actor, not always, we can produce. You can come up with an
Right.
idea and produce it. I like to have our young people learn how to do that. So that's,
I totally,
I'm always
totally
doing
agree.
something. It's just crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be looking for some actors. So this year
I
I'm
know that's right.
determined. Yeah.
I feel you. I
Mm.
feel you. Well, listen, I'm here. Just let me know. I'll be more
Okay.
than happy. Sure.
Okay.
So I guess my last question is that I never made it back. And somehow, I don't know where I put my phone at. I can't get up and walk away because I know that is not here to fill me in if I have to get up and walk away. But we definitely will have to do this again. What
Okay,
I'm going to do
surely.
is after I'm done with you, Andre, I'm going to take a quick pause and then me and Andre are going to come back.
Okay.
Because I know this was extended
Yeah,
so
because I
long.
have to I have 3 minutes and I have to go at 9:30.
That's
Okay.
fine. We're gonna
Okay.
close out with your last question. And the last question that I have for you is what do you hope that the attendees who participate at the film festival or who actually come to the film festival, what do you hope that they will take away from the Kwanzaa Film Festival? So they
For
come in
one,
one thing. What do you hope that they would leave with?
well, one thing I want to say is don't go to a film festival and not look at the roster. We have Shantae Bacon, one of the number one public relations person in the United States that's black, with 35, 135th agency. Don't go to a film festival and get caught up in the moment and the whatever. Go and get that information. Don't
Mm,
go to a film festival and you don't go to the information on how to raise money, how to crowdfund, how to use social media. Go and then don't just get so caught up in your own film that you're not looking at other films so that you learn through other people. You might learn that this person is good in
right,
cinematography. Well, this is a good writer, but you just don't come to the film festival just about you. Don't just be about you. So I would say choose the events wisely and also leave with contacts. Be very friendly. Don't just come to see your film and then just leave. That's what I would say.
yeah, that's definitely not cool. Not,
Okay.
not cool to do that. Everybody needs support, y'all, and everybody have to start somewhere. You got to think about it. When you first started, you weren't where you are, so don't have that expectation that everybody's supposed to be where you are. What you should do is be a helping hand to help them get to where you are, and you yourself take yourself further so that you can show them how to go further when they get there. You know what I mean? Because that's what it's about.
Mm-hmm.
It's about us doing amazing things. So Ina, I
Mm-hmm.
know that
All
you
right.
have to get
Thank you
out of
so
here,
much.
and actually, no, it's no problem. This is the time that I interviewed would have ended anyway. I know timing was crazy, tech was bugging, and it's snowing, it's raining. I don't know what's going on with the connection today. It's all good though. I ain't tripping. I'm not tripping on anything. I don't know where Dada went. Dada
Mm-hmm.
disappeared on me. Everybody's because you know what though? That's because they know TJ can handle it with him or without him.
Right.
That's all. But that y'all be taking advantage of my love. I know. I'm gonna get you, Dada. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. So what we gonna do? So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this portion of the show today. I also have another guest, which is Andre Davis, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this interview with Ina, and then
Thank
going
you so
to
much.
we can never got a chance. Oh, no problem. Never got a chance to get up and go do what I needed to do for Dre in order to do his thing. So I'm not about to bring him in here and his thing is not lit. I need his thing to be lit. In the meantime, guys, I want you guys to check out the screen where you can see what's happening at the Kwanzaa Film Festival. That's the schedule. If you could take a look and you will see what's happening. I know before you go, share with us what's happening this week.
Okay, so December 26th, we start off with our Unity Awards ceremony and reception. We show 3 films there. The next day, we do December 27th. We show films by female producers And we also have in the evening we have like a R&B sing along, and we show our music videos.
Nice.
On December 28th, we do films by Voices of Kings. We show the films by Black male writers, and we also have workshops on becoming a producer and also writing positive images of Black males. And then we that evening we do find your creative match. So you come and it's like a speed networking dating kind of thing where you're finding people who you can work with. You're talking to producers, you're talking to funders, you're talking to people to see if you can find someone where you could get their business card and say, okay, this is somebody I want to work with, or this is someone I want to consult with. And that is at the Matrix Lounge. And the first two events is at the Schomburg. The 28th and 29th is at the Harlem Community Center at 228 East 128th Street. And that next day, we're having a workshop, as I said, on crowdfunding, as well as showing films. And also, we're going to have like how to make a food for your craft table. And it's going to be a wonderful evening. And then the very last event that's in person is the 30th, and that's when we do the Above the Rim 30th reunion. So we're gonna have a talk back, and we're gonna have
Awesome.
an art exhibit and a sneaker exhibit, and then afterwards we're gonna have our sneaker ball. So that's
Awesome.
ending the in person. Then the 31st and the January 1st, we virtual because we're not competing with New Year's Eve and New Year's Day.
I
So
know
the
that's
rest of
right.
it is virtual. So yeah, this is the Rhythm and Blues sing along. That's at the Matrix Lounge, 6 to 10. That's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to show some of the music videos, have some surprise guests, some really good surprise guests. I always don't say what because there's always something that surprises people when they come to our
Right.
festival. And so come on out. Just come out. And this is a film, Self Love, that's going to be a part of, and she's from the Bronx, and a story that you're going to feel very familiar when you see the Self Love Act, because she is from the Bronx and she does something. Her film takes place in Castle Hill. And it's very, very interesting. So that's one of the flyers of one of the films that we're going to show. Her name is
Awesome.
Karima B. She's a three-time Emmy nominee.
All right, you go,
Yeah,
girl.
so
I'm
yeah,
telling
as a producer. So that's one
you.
of those Black women producers that'll be at the Schomburg. Yes.
Man, listen, I love what everybody's doing. Everybody that's taking their craft and grabbing it by the neck, and holding it tight and saying, "Hey, wait a minute, I'm here." You know what I mean? And just really
Right.
grabbing hold of, what your purpose is. Because a lot of times we write these films and these songs and these books, and you think it's really for
Mhm.
you, but it's not for you. It's so for the other people who are going to get to experience the work that you have done. And I think that that's very important. So I'm trying to see, did anybody come back for me over here? Nope, I don't look like that. I came back. I don't know. Maybe it's phone died or whatever. I don't know. But guys, we are going to wrap up this up. Wait, somebody just came in. And I'm coming back. I'm coming back with Andre. Who is that? That's Jay. Okay, Jay. Jay is back. I don't know what happened to Dada, but I'm gonna bring Jay back in with us.
Why?
Just in case Jay had any questions for you. Jay, did you have any questions for Ina? I don't know what happened to Dada.
Now I heard the whole interview. I find out what she's doing is very extraordinary. I love the projects what she was talking about. She was putting together and how she do it all year round instead of just doing it just on particular Kwanzaa. And I really got the true understanding of what Kwanzaa really means now.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate
That's
you. In order you watch and you steady watching me dance and then partying to that still '90s music. But I really
Yes.
appreciate you educating me even more about what Kwanzaa really is all about.
Thank
Because
you.
now I have a clear understanding of what Kwanzaa really means. Now
Thank you.
you're more
that's
than
true.
welcome.
That's very true.
Mhm.
I think that's one of the things that I wanted to make sure that we had everybody understand, because we hear it all the time, but do you really, do you really know what Kwanzaa stands for?
Well,
I love that she had
she
broke down
definitely
this.
opened my eyes to it. She definitely opened my eyes to it because I really didn't understand
I
really
know
what the
that's
meaning
right.
of Kwanzaa
All
was
right, so guys,
and
look,
everything
for
else.
those
But listening to the interview, great job.
Thank you.
on point, right? Thank you so much.
Gotta go.
Oh, that wasn't my dog this time, y'all. Usually it's my
Wow,
co-star. This time it's not my
I got you.
co-star. But Ina, thank you again for being here. And Jay, thank you for being a moment. I'm gonna data to see what's going on. And in about 10 minutes, I gotta go bring up all of Andre's
Download the
stuff,
music.
and I gotta move over. Yeah, and so chance to do that because I end up kind of having to hold it down while whatever was happening. So it's all good. I don't mind. It's whatever. We just gonna keep going. It's all about being resilient,
Like we
being this,
always do. It's still 90s radio,
and
baby.
just keep going, guys. Don't let what's possible for you. There are going to be things that are going to try to distract you, disturb you, and all of that wonderful stuff. But you gotta know that that's the perfect moment for you to stay. And this is why you guys see me give up on anything. Okay, the only thing that can take me out is if the Lord
Never.
call me home, and I don't think He got that no time soon. All right,
That's right. You
I
right.
don't
You
think I'm
say
going
that to
nowhere. All
kids.
right,
Say
I
it
think I'm going.
again, girl.
Bye, everyone. I gotta
You-
go.
Have a good night, young lady.
So have
I'll
a
Respect.
good
be
Take
here.
care.
night.
Have a blessed
So
one.
again, guys,
All
thank y'all
right.
so much. Out of here, guys. Thank you, Ina. Hold on, y'all. Okay, yeah. Okay, Ina's gone. So, guys, I'm gonna bring Dre in just for a second, just so you guys can make sure that you guys come back. We're gonna go get Dre all set up. Okay. Hey, Dre.
All right.
What's up,
Can we
everybody?
hear you?
What up,
Oh, there
Dre?
we go. Oh my
Oh, you can
Dre.
hear me
Hey, Dre
now.
got sound
Word.
Yeah, I can
now.
hear you now.
I don't know what was going on
Dre got
earlier, man. I really
sound
don't.
now.
I don't know what
That's
was going on
what's
earlier.
up. Hey, just hey y'all. Shout out to everybody who's popping in at
Get your money back. You
point.
get your money back.
Hey, y'all, we had a real challenging broadcast today, and so it ended up. This has been a much longer than it would normally be. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna pause for about maybe 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna get all Dre material together. We're gonna come back. We're gonna
Yeah.
listen to some songs by Dre. Also, Dre is a playwright as well. He is the writer to the play. Um, Oh my God! Don't. Well, hold on. I got it. Dre. Don't tell me. Um, um,
Her mind
a
froze.
man's house, right?
Man of the
Man's
house.
house. A man in
Man
the
of the
house. All
house.
right. Okay. I ain't do too bad.
That was close. That was close. That was close.
Man of the house, guys.
Yeah.
Listen. Let me tell y'all why y'all definitely want to come back and y'all want to rock with me when we do this interview with Dre. Because Dre's play, when we're gonna show a couple extra. It's Friday night, snowing. Y'all in the house. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all ain't doing nothing. So come back and rock out
Facts.
with us. Okay. I'm just keeping it but y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all around. All right. Um, and so it may take me a little bit longer because I want to show you guys some of the parts from Andre's play, Man of the House. Now, let me give you guys just a little bit of background. So I'm gonna give you guys a reason to come back in the next 15 minutes. Dre's play, Man of the House, and is about domestic violence. Now, while most of you guys will probably say, "Oh, domestic violence, it's about a man beating up on a woman." No, Man of the House, the play that Dre has written, is a complete flip twist. His domestic violence play is about the man who's being abused by his woman, the man who's being abused, because so often that gets pushed under the rug. People don't like to, they don't really talk about the abuse that a man goes through, right? And a lot of times a man says, "Oh, my girlfriend is abusing me," y'all might start calling him names and stuff like that, right? You might be like, "Oh, he weak. Oh, my boy, why you letting her run over you like that?" That type of stuff. But I promise y'all, you never know what it's like to get out unless you're in it. When you're in it, it's a completely different story. So I know a lot of you guys have judgments on what you think that you know about domestic violence, but I want y'all to come back because
You have
Dre's
no
gonna,
clue.
yeah, man, Dre's gonna come back and he's gonna break down some things for us. We're gonna get a chance to check out his play, and not only that, not only is he a playwright, but he is an amazing singer, guys. Andre
That's a
is
drop.
an amazing singer that I have known for many, many, many years. Man, this guy, he rocks the stage. I'm no lie, he rocks the stage. And
Hey,
so, we're gonna come back. Hold on one second. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come back. Give us about maybe 15 minutes. We're gonna come back. We're gonna do a late night live. We're gonna rock out with Andre. We're gonna talk about domestic violence. We're gonna talk about it from the opposite side, so you guys can understand that men hurt too. Okay, I get so sick of y'all women thinking y'all just be not to say that what you going through or whatever, it doesn't matter, it isn't valid, but we've been taught like, oh, the man is so strong, he's so strong, he got to be so strong, but it's not, is it? We have to cut ties with that illusion, y'all. I'm so serious. You really have to cut ties with the illusion that men don't hurt.
yeah,
It's the furthest thing from the truth.
yeah.
In fact, the reason why they hurt, the reason that they hurt so much and why they are afraid to start over is because they only want to hurt like that once. And so a lot of times they do things to protect themselves because they don't want to be hurt again. But the great part about it is that they can love again and they can line themselves up with someone who's more of a match for them. So I know you guys definitely don't want to miss this, guys. So we're gonna come back. Jay's gonna come back. Hopefully, I could get Dada, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna rock out in give us about 15 minutes, and let's go. Let's talk about it. All right, let's talk about it. Let's put the conversation on the table because it's a lot of conversations that need to be had, and y'all be scared to talk about them. But vulnerability is everything. I promise you guys. When you tell your story, there's 30,000 other people that got the same story. Say no. You just say no that it was the same thing. But guess what? How do you heal it? Allow more of you guys to share your stories so that people can know that they're not alone. And then you guys can come together and share with each other what you did to make it better, what you did to make yourself better, because abuse, whether it's domestic, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, verbal, abuse is abuse, y'all. And we really got to stop making up excuses, for people who are abusers, no matter what kind of abuse that it is. All right, we'll be back in a few minutes. Stick around, and deuces for now. We are out of here. See y'all later.